When you meet Cordia, what are some of your first impressions?
When you first meet Cordia, she seems kind of shy and very quiet. But then when you get to know her, you realize that she really likes to talk and joke a lot.
What are your first impressions of Cordia?
Well, I met Cordia when I was in 6th grade. I didn't really know her that well, but she was very different. She had kind of longer hair and she wore blue a lot, and she talked about Doctor Who a lot.
Yeah.
And she always wore this Night Vale sweatshirt. You know, it was like a navy blue sweatshirt.
And what about now? What's Cordia like now?
Well, now she's a lot more confident and kind of fiery. She's very artistic. She's one of the most creative people I know. In the video.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I'll go back and tell y'all getting on my nerves.
Wait, was that on the recording?
No. Joya, she keep telling me.
Has Cordia changed over the time that you've known her?
Yeah, she's changed a lot since 6th grade. She's like,
What if I just tell that story?
in 6th grade she never talked, and she was just like super quiet, and yeah, just didn't really talk to anyone. And now in 8th grade she talks a whole lot more.
Oh, Lord.
And she's a lot more out there, and yeah.
What was your first impression of Cordia? Emma?
She was quiet, but I didn't know her very well whenever you guys all knew her because I wasn't on the same team. So I kind of got to know her late. I thought you were on our team. No,
I mean, what about you, Phoebe?
in 6th grade? Yeah, Courtney was on that team. Yeah, she was. I don't remember 6th grade at all. She was on that team. I just remember you guys like becoming friends in 7th grade. 7th grade, yeah.
Well, so I met Cordia in 6th grade, and I was, oh my god, this is so horrible. So I was with this girl named Kat, who I didn't actually like that much, but she went to elementary school with me, so I had to like talk to her. And then she was like, ooh, Cordia is cool. We should talk to her, because Cordia was like reading a book and being antisocial, as she does. So that's how I got to know her. And then, yeah.
And what's she like now? Now that that first impression has been shattered.
She's annoying.
Thanks, Phoebe. What about you, Emma?
She's not quiet. That's it.
And Phoebe, anything else?
I don't know. She's 10 out of 10. Great. What a meme. She's such a meme. It's horrible. She needs to end that right now. It needs to stop.
Thank you. Con, what is your first impression of Cordia?
Shy and shy and shy. That's pretty much it.
If you had 3 words to describe her, what would they be?
Shy, artsy.
Hello,
And
it's me.
smart.
Why are you doing it sideways? You know one foot's supposed to. Yeah, there we go.
If you had 3 words to describe Cordia, what would they be?
Funny, sassy, smart, yeah.
Owen,
Yes.
what was your
If you
experience?
describe Ned in one word, what would it be?
Smart.
Okay.
If you could describe Cordia in 3 words, what would they be?
It would probably be funny and intelligent and outgoing.
Interviewception. Ariel, tell us a story about Cordia at EOE.
Okay, so when we were at EOE, we were standing next to each other the entire time, and we were always around each other. So this boy from another school thought that she was my girlfriend, and
Y'all
now
would
we're married.
Yep.
I'm done.
So when I asked everybody at school, they said their first impression of Cordia was quiet. How wrong are they?
They aren't wrong. She's usually very quiet. You know, she kind of goes off and does her own thing. But every now and then she is very, very loud. For instance, this afternoon, her older sister went and picked her up from school and brought her home. We thought there was a car having to put on the brakes really hard and making a shrieky skid because she was screeching in the yard.
She sing a lot at home.
Well, yes, she does. Some when she's around us, and then some of my favorite times to hear her sing are if she's sort of in her own space and doesn't think anybody's listening, but she's playing the ukulele and singing along, and she has a beautiful voice. It's very pretty.
It is very pretty. If you could describe Cordy in 3 words, what would they be?
Musical, thoughtful, and loving.
Those are good words.
Strumming patterns. I don't know anything.
Do you have any funny stories about Cordia?
Cordia sometimes just makes up words if she's not sure about what something is. And there was one time we were going up into the mountains, staying at a friend's house, and we were driving along the mountain roads, and she looked up the hill, and on the side of the mountain there were animals in the field, and she said, "What are those cowish things?" And we all looked at her and we said, "Well, those are cows."
Do you have any good stories about Cordia? Embarrassing, funny stories?
Yes. Am I supposed to tell them?
Yes, definitely.
When Cordia was first talking, we went to my sister's wedding and there was a guy playing an accordion. And then somewhere else we saw a guy playing an accordion a couple months later, and she says, "Look, there's one of those pianos you wiggle across your belly." I think what I can tell without getting her mad at me.
Oh.
She came home one time from elementary school saying that they were in trailers at Moorhead, saying that she had gotten in trouble with this other girl because this other girl locked the bathroom door from the inside and they shut it. And so Jennifer told me when I got home from work, but when I asked Cordia, her story wasn't holding up. So I said, "Cordia, what really happened?" And she said she was about 6 or 7. "Why are you asking me all these questions? These are hard questions. Why are you asking me?" Well, it turned out she's the one that did it. And then, so she finally outed, fessed up, and then she was so felt so bad about about lying, she had to go to bed because she was so tired.
That's a good one. Thank you.
Yep.
Oh, there we go. Is it
Georgia,
on? Hello, Leah.
if you could describe Cordia in 3 words, what would they be?
We go to Egg Child.
Evelyn, do you have any funny stories about Cordia?
Okay, so on this April Fool's Day, she printed up tons of pictures of Vladimir Putin, and she decorated my door with them, and she found like letters, and it says Putin across the door, so anyone who doesn't know us would think Vladimir Putin lives in my bedroom.